the screen. We'll get the viewers back in here. Tap the screen. So tonight, Miss Hillary Sanchez is going to be on live right now. It is now 10:29 in the evening. And so we're going to be taking some Q&A. We're going to just be talking, having conversations. If you come up in the box, I simply ask that you be respectful, that you abide by the community guidelines of TikTok, and you have to govern yourself when it comes to that. Let's address the elephant in the room. Because they're here, probably streaming, probably, wondering what is going on and what is this, what is that. Let me tell y'all something. There is absolutely nothing that somebody thinks that they on an app, on a kid's app, talking all day and all night about lies, because you can't make up nothing truthful. You just yapping off at the mouth, and you're not producing no receipts of nothing. Absolutely nothing. Lies about some Caucasian white man I was married to, all lies. Had some strange white person up in their picture, y'all, up in the background, all lies. And that's what they do. When you don't have anything, that's what you do. I want to make it real clear. Tap the screen, everybody. Tap, tap, tap. I want to make it really clear. And then I'm going to get on what I need to be talking about, because I'm not going to give these people no more energy. Okay? I am letting the laws of justice handle doxing and threats. Those are the things that the authorities are worried about. They're not worried about lies and you saying this and that, and I'm in a hospital and I can't go live because I'm in the facility, and they're calling the facility telling them I'm on live, and that's a violation of the rules. And if I get kicked out of the place, I got to go back to jail. And I'm on probation. All these lies. Like, I mean, it's really funny, you guys. It's funny to me. It really is funny. The threats are not funny. I take threats very seriously, and so does the authorities. I take those seriously. Content creating is one thing, but when you're doxing or you're trying to dox and you are threatening somebody's life, those are when you cross the line. But it's funny to me that these people are making up lies and setting up on a panel talking about me all day long. Like, oh, we want to get this information out. We want this. Y'all tap the screen, throw some big gifts. We might want to go to subscriber only, because what we got is just too much to put out in one day. This gonna take a week or two. We just want to just drag this out and all of this. How bad is it when you are mad? When you are mad and angry because you got unmodded, because you were being messy and trying to do things that I didn't agree with you doing. But now you want to make up all these lies for what? And you're lying. Nobody else has to know. God knows the truth, and so do you, and so do I. So continue to make up all your lies that I can't go live at night. That's why I'm not on live at night. And this is why this and this is why that. I have a life outside of this app, unlike you guys do. I don't sit on this app 24 hours a day talking about people and lying about them. I'll leave that to you guys because you're the ones that have all that time on y'all hands. I don't have that time or energy. And I'm only addressing this because it was clear that y'all just keep digging up lie after lie after lie. They put up a picture of a woman who is passed away on their platform. I'm talking to my supporters. Tap the screen, my supporters. I'm going to tell y'all a story. They put up a picture of a beautiful, light-skinned African American woman who passed away. And they are telling their viewers, that is my mom. They are telling viewers that was my mom. They got that deceased woman's face up on fake accounts talking about, I should have swallowed you, Hillary. That's not even my mom. But that's how low down and dirty people are. They have no receipts. There is absolutely no receipts on anything credible. There's nothing credible. Everything that has been needed to be said. Now she's in a mental hospital, she's in a mental institution. Will not confirm you are a patient there because of HIPAA violations and privacies. So how is it that they getting all this inside information? I'm beating up my roommates and fighting them and doing this and doing that. That is so far from the truth. To get it, try to get me and you trolling and everything like that. So I understand what y'all doing. Thanks for the gifts. Thank you for myself tonight. Let me address this for the final time because it gives them something to talk about. Let me say this very clear to you guys, and you can hear it out of my own mouth, because no one can tell my story better than I can. No one. While they're feeding you bits and pieces of a lawsuit, tell them to show all of the lawsuit and read it for page to page. Read every page of it, and you see if it was anything about me fighting and beating somebody up and they pull us apart and I got hurt. That is a lie. That's a bold-faced lie. What happened was there was someone who attacked staff members at a place. And in my state, they have a Good Samaritan law that you can intervene. In that process, things happen. But absolutely false, all the half lies that these people are telling. I'm not in an institution. That's number one. I'm not in an institution. There's no security guard here that tells me what to do and what not to do. It's absolutely false. They're liars. These are kids. Most of them are kids. These women are too grown to be acting this way on this app because they're jealous because of the clout, and because they want clout, they want something to talk about, and it makes no sense. You're not going to stop me. You're not going to stop my pages. And contrary to popular belief, none of my pages are suspended. You're saying people are sending me videos saying she's saying your pages are no, I don't have to go live every day. I have a life. I have a private life that is not part of TikTok. I don't have to share my life with TikTok. If you want to do a tour of somebody's house, go live and open up your own house and show your own house and your own inside of your house. And that's the things that they should focus on. Danny should focus on showing the inside of her nasty ass house with all them dogs and fleas around. And then, of course, we know that Omar was in that live just sitting in the comments, making comments about, oh, Hillary crazy, this and that. But see, you tuck your tail between your legs and now you over there supporting them. And you went against me on a lie. You went against me. Come up with nothing. You make up lies. You making up fake documents that, oh, Hillary called me. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Oh, Hillary called me. Hillary called me and did this and did that and all this and all of that. Who and all these lies about somebody and coming in here flooding the comments trying to distract my life. I don't know why y'all doing it. And let me tell y'all something. There is no restraining order against me from talking about Kayla Brent, Danielle Curtis, or none of them. That's absolutely fabricated bull crap. Okay? These, I don't talk about them because they're irrelevant. They're trying to be relevant, begging their supporters for gifts. If a restraining order is in place, then I just violated it. Okay? This is the lies. This is the lies what people come in here saying and doing. It's funny to me that people will believe all they want to when it comes to people about, oh, she can't do this and I got a restraining order and I got to police this and I got to police that. And there is nothing wrong with you content creating and you speaking on the internet. There's no such thing as you can claim you being stalked when nobody's worried about you. I unmodded you and moved on. You're the ones that have 40 and 50 pages. You're in this live now. Tap the screen, everybody. They're in this live now, mad, trying to figure out what happened. They must be short-staffed. She's off her med. She's crazy. She's this, she's that. Okay, so what is your point? Because you're not taking my supporters away from me. My true supporters aren't going anywhere. They've been around me since 2022. There's nothing you can expose about me. You running around here with this theory, where's the baby? Hillary, where's the baby? Where's your husband? I know where the both are. Do you? You make up lies. Oh, she had visitation and took a picture with some random you guys are reaching. Stop reaching. And this fake annulment that y'all have, a little over 200,000. You guys need to open up your eyes and stay woke, okay? They got this fake annulment running around with my name on it and some other man by the name of Benjamin Sanchez. I don't know who a Benjamin Sanchez. My husband's name is Nathaniel Sanchez. It's not Benjamin. They got fake documents up claiming on live that my marriage was annulled, slandering me, and doing defamation of character with fake documents. It's only a matter of time before you're found by the legal department. And when the legal people come and we find out where you guys are legally, your defamation will come because you, Kayla Brent, was on your live talking about my marriage was annulled and it was annulled, and you put up a fake document. You shown that multiple times. Omar was on live and said that my marriage was fake and it was annulled. He said it multiple times. Okay. And some of his other people in the panel was saying it, including Cynthia has said it. And probably the only one out of the group that's got anything is Sylvia or Cynthia, whatever her name is. And I hope you didn't pay your insurance to defend you in a defamation case, because every bit of the lies and the doxing and the stuff like that has been recorded. They've sent me all the lies about you guys lying about my marriage, you guys saying that my marriage was annulled, you guys doxing me, you guys making up all these lies that I'm in a mental institution and that I'm under all this psychiatric care. You're going to get an opportunity to reveal all your firsthand resources, who gave you all that information. Kayla Brent, Marie Anderson, Marie Anderson, also known as Black Widow. All of y'all, including Pamela, you will also have to explain. Omar, Sylvia, Cynthia, whatever her name is. We got Glenn. We got a number of people, okay, that you will get your opportunity to prove everything that you saying. Tap the screen, everybody. We've got 164 people in here, and they're struggling over there to maintain 70. And so that's the thing that we need to understand. When you're telling the truth is one thing, but when you're making up lies, and you're contorting the facts, that's your problem. And so thank you for the gift, babe. Thank you, Miss Lovely. And here's the thing, what's so funny to me. They keep saying they got all these receipts. Just show a clear picture to y'all viewers of a annulment. Show the case number. Show the case number and show where it says Nathaniel Sanchez and Hillary Sanchez, not some dude Benjamin Sanchez versus Hillary Sanchez. My husband's name is not Benjamin. Everybody on social media knows my husband's name is Nate. He goes by Nate, but his name is Nathaniel. So you guys are full of it. You've slandered me. You've committed defamation of character, and you're lying. You're intentionally doing it. And so I don't care about you coming in here, Andrew, talking about you saw a Google article. I know for a fact that it's false. You're lying. I seen you over there in their page. You're over there in the haters page, coming over here. You're a messy queen. Go back over there to your page. You don't have to be over here with your messy self. You're a messy queen. You ain't saw nothing. You ain't saw absolutely nothing. If you saw it, post it. This is what I'm trying to say to y'all. If there is a divorce a prenup. Let them take a picture that shows the case number and the names. Look at the case number and the names. What state was it filed in? What county was the divorce filed in? Look at all of those details. Not some Benjamin Sanchez. That's a lie, and they knew it was a lie when they put it out here on social media. And Omar is going to pay legally for defamation and slander. Kayla's going to pay legally for defamation. Marie, Pamela, all of them, since they want clout to be able to put out all these lies, and they talking to all these directors, and they talking to this and they talking to that. They're so pressed. Yes, honey. One of my followers says, wow, these people are really trying to come for you, Hillary. These people are so pressed. Yeah, they pressed, honey. We got 190 people in here. They fighting to keep 70. And they're they're watching us now. Almost 200 people in here. See, this is the thing. I don't know what these people are getting out of this, because it's nothing that I'm going to do. I'm going to change, because I'm going to keep covering what I want to cover on my show. They're trying everything in their power to just be nasty for no reason. And I'm so unbothered, honey. It's just I'm so unbothered. And these people think that somebody cares about their little comments. Why would I fight behind a picture of somebody I don't know? I'm going to tell my viewers, I'm talking to my viewers, don't believe the hype. And if you feel nosy, do like I told y'all to do. Tell them to show you the annulment paper. Take a full picture of it where you got the case number and you got everything, and you look at the names of the parties. And remember this, my husband's name is Nathaniel Sanchez. It's not no Benjamin Sanchez. Those are lies. Just like they had up a white man on her backdrop talking about that was my ex-husband. I have never been married to a man named Wills. That is a flat out lie. They're taking a truth part and they're lying about it. This was years ago. I never was married to a Wills person. But that's the lies that they want to put out. They don't understand what defamation and slander is, but they have already etched their name on a lawsuit. So I feel like it's like we got 191 people in here, and it makes them mad. It makes them mad. Black Widow Maria Anderson, Kayla Brent, Danielle Curtis, Pamela, I can't think of her last name yet, but Pamela, those are the main press ones. And Cynthia is another press one. And Omar, of course, and some other ones. But it's so funny to me how they all sit up and they call themselves doing this and doing that and all of this stuff, showing fake certificates from online. That's what it is. It's fake certificates online, fake stuff that they doctoring up and putting up. It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. And it's like you get these people who Don't tap the screen, you guys. We got 23K. Tap the screen. 195 people in the house to see Miss Hillary Sanchez, and we've got the haters coming in with their little comments, and that's fine. I could have 50 people coming in from their lives making up things, but we know Team Hillary all day. My mind will never change. Okay, girl, we know that. And I understand and I respect that loyalty. But you know this, knowing that you Team Hillary. I told my story. They're not doing anything but sucking people in who whether don't like me or don't know anything, and they're feeding them a bunch of lies, and then they're asking them to throw big gifts to protect the lives, gift your whole panel, throw this, throw that. Girl, bye. You know, these are people who never show their house, the inside of their house. They never cam up. They never cam all the way up. You will never see any of them cam all the way up and give us a tour of their house, since they got so much and they so worried about where everybody else is living. They will never cam all the way up on this app. You will just see a background little picture of them, face maybe for a few seconds, but you'll never see them with the lights on, sitting in one place, cammed all the way up the whole time. You will never see that. The people don't even realize Kayla is getting yeah, Kayla is trying to act like she got so much tea, like she's Inspector Gadget, and Kayla got a whole mug shot herself. Kayla got anger management problems. She's got serious anger management problems. She's got a mug shot. Her brother's got a mug shot. He's a convicted felon. She should be talking about her convicted felons victims. She should be holding panels about how he victimized people in the state of Chicago, Illinois. That's what Kayla Brent should be doing. And I heard through the grapevine that Kayla had said to me that, well, Hillary, take down my picture and take down my brother's picture and something else, and then I'm just gonna move on. Baby, don't wave the white flag now. You keep on going with your lies, because I'm not taking a damn thing down. I'm not taking nothing down. I respectfully reject your peace offering. You have went too far, and the court system, criminally and civilly, will deal with you for all these lies and slanderous stuff you done. Now on to Omar. The thing where you put your foot in your mouth, Omar, when you repeatedly said that my marriage was annulled and my husband left me this and this in 2002 and the marriage was annulled. You gave two different recording statements of these lies. I sure hope you have the annulment in your hand when the judge says, can you produce evidence, a court record of this, what you said on this person? You will never be able to do that. You will never be able to do that. And see, they're jealous of my hair. They talk about your wigs is lopsided. She ain't got no clothes. They take her clothes out each week and they bring them back. That's why she ain't got no clothes. Girl, bye. I wear what I want to wear on live that looks good on me. Girl, goodbye. I mean, she's really, it's insanity. It's insanity. Yeah, the whole family. You know, her brother is a convicted felon, still probably on probation. He got early release from prison, but she don't want to talk about him. and what he did to people in Chicago and how he terrorized people that ended him up in prison. She don't want to talk about her violent behavior that ended her up in handcuffs in jail. So these are things that these people love trying to talk about and airing somebody else's dirty laundry or so they think, and it doesn't make any sense. Again, let me tell 182 people right now, I don't give a you know what about Kayla live because the court system will deal with them. I love it. I'm not going to be addressing them another day. The only thing I ask my supporters to do when you see them trying to dox me, screen record it and send it to you know where. When you see them putting up lies saying my marriage was annulled, screen record it and send it to you know where. That's all we do. If she's threatening my life like she did 3 other times, screen record her doing it and send it to me. You know where. That's all I want. I don't want nothing else. I don't want to know nothing else about Kayla, Brent, Marie Anderson, Pamela, Sylvia, Omar. We're going to just let the justice of the law handle all of them. And I don't have another thing that I'm going to address after today when it comes to them. They can talk about me till they blue in the face, make up lies. I'm in a crazy home. I'm in this, I'm in that. Okay, so what? Who gives a hell? Are you taking care of me? Why would you care if that's the case? And that's a lie. You have to lie to make up things. And that's just sad. You can't come on this internet, on TikTok, and tell the truth. You're making up lies and you taking these people down a rabbit hole, and all your actions have been well documented. And you making up lie after lie after lie, even making up lies, you guys, talking about I'm harassing them and I'm coming in there on all these bot pages and doing this and doing that and making threats against them. Those are all lies. You have to prove all that. But one thing about you and the difference between me and you guys called my phone making threats several times, all recorded, time stamped. Kayla called me directly from her phone making threats against my life, which I took very seriously, which I reported immediately. But you guys don't call no more. I wonder why. I wonder why my phone has stopped ringing at 2 and 3 in the morning. Danny, why aren't you calling? Kayla, why all of a sudden did y'all stop calling my phone, making threats on my phone late at night? See, it's funny to me how it's just so funny to me about these people. And let me say this for the final time. I'm so unbothered. It ain't even funny. Talk to you blue in the face. If there's anybody who wants to come up in the box to address what I just said or say anything, feel free. If not, we're going to move on to Jonetta. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to come in this box, anybody, and we can have a conversation. But the thing what you will never see Kayla, Brent do, Marie Anderson, Pamela, Cynthia, they will never cam up. They will never go live and cam up all to themselves. They sit in group chats gossiping and just hating. They're jealous of me. They jealous of the way I look. They jealous of my support. They jealous that I got 200 people in this room at 11 at night. They're incredibly pressed. They stay pressed. And don't worry, they will be sued for defamation. It's no turning back. Listen what I'm telling you, Bunny. Bunny, I got a message from one of my supporters, a screen recording, where Kayla Brent tonight said, if Hillary was to take this down and take my brother's picture down and take something else down, that she would just leave me alone. No, baby, I'm not taking a damn thing down. You keep going 1,000,000% doing all your digging and finding out whatever you want to find and pull out all your lies, digging yourself a deeper and deeper ditch. Show me the annulment. Show me the court papers. Show me the court papers about the annulment. See, this is what y'all don't know about the legal system. When somebody, tell them to show you the divorce filing. Tell them to pull up the divorce filing, what was filed in the divorce. Tell them to pull up all of that stuff that shows the people's names. And please don't show y'all nothing that some man named Benjamin, because that's not my husband. And this infatuation with me and my husband, lightning don't strike twice in the same place. I will never get on social media and discuss my marriage and my relationship with my husband. I'm saying it in front of the 200 people that's in here. I am not divorced and my marriage was not annulled. It's BS. And nobody can show you any documents. It's just more than just an annulment. Court files keep files. Pull up and show everything where this marriage divorce was filed. Where was it filed at, Kayla? Where's Nathaniel Sanchez name versus Hillary Sanchez, not Benjamin Sanchez versus Hillary Sanchez? You're coming up with fake, phony documents that you've hung your pocketbook on. So TikTok is going to see how deep your pockets is. See, you keep saying you got so much money, you got more money than me, your kids got more money than me. Well, we're going to see just how deep Kayla Brent's pockets are, since she provided the platform, since she provided the fake documents, right along with everybody else who participated and spilled out the slander, defamation on me and my marriage. And you knew it wasn't true when you put it out here on social media, and you keep pushing the false narrative. And my damages are continuing to increase. That is the problem. That is the problem. She ain't never spoke to my husband's family or my in-laws. Danny or Kayla have never spoke to any of my in-laws. Tell them to have them go on the internet and talk live. Get up on the camera and talk. If you got so much, these people got so much to say that's his in-laws and daddy and this and that, you're liars. You are a liar. And that's what they do. You ain't never spoke to my in-laws. You have not. It's all lies. And that's the funny thing about it. That's the really, really funny thing about it, is that that's what they're going to do. That's all they do. It's just lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie. Oh, we got so much receipts. This is where she is living, at a mental institution. And they have this and they have that, and she been doing this and she been doing that. Like, and Danny saying, I call the institution every time she gets on live. Well, where are they now, Danny? Where's the security at, Danny? I've been on live for almost an hour. Where is the security getting my phone, Danny, since I can't be on live? I was just walking around my neighborhood that you claim was at the Days Inn Hotel. Didn't look like no Days Inn to me, Danny. So you're full of crap. You know that? Just like what's in your house with them mangy old dogs with ticks on them. What you ought to should be doing, Danny, is focusing on them Johns who you with, and stop sliding down that pole. We know what pole you sliding on, okay? See, you are one of those. You love to do your little thing and slide down your little old pole, your stripper pole, and do your thing and do your big one. Focus on that. Focus on you. I don't care what you say. I'm not taking down no pictures. I'm not taking down no posts. You can report my pages, my pictures. I'm going to put them back up. You're not stopping me. And that's your problem. You can say, oh, she's in a mental institution. Okay, so what? That's a big BS lie. Prove it. Prove it. Bring somebody on to say that's where she is. This is where Hillary lives, y'all. This is what this is. You guys are so far reaching. It ain't even funny. It's really comical to me. It's comical. Who's sliding down a pole? This dude named Daniel Curtis. Daniel Curtis. This dude, he got dreads in his head. He got dreads, but he need a twist. He need a retwist. But his name is Daniel Curtis. And he's just a mess. He's angry at the world because he don't look as good as me. He ain't got no body. Don't nobody want him. He ain't got only people he can get is people that's 65 and 70 years old down there sliding on them poles. So I mean, that's the things that he should be worried about, because I don't care about anything he doing. I just don't care. I don't care. He cuddle up looking. Why would I care about? Let me show y'all. Let me just show y'all. Do my supporters want to see what Daniel looked like? Would you guys like to see what Daniel looks like so y'all can understand why I'm so unbothered? Please say yes. Okay. Let me see. Let me show y'all. And then y'all tell me, why am I worried about somebody looking like this? Look, this is Daniel Curtis. Now, why am I worried about this person? Just look.
Gonzalez earns allowance working for his father's landscaping business.
I grew up in a very politically conservative home, church-going Catholics.
Okay, I got you, lovely. Okay? I want y'all to just picture this. Look at this beautiful dog. This dog is so pretty, y'all. Look at that dog. That dog is pretty. That dog is pretty. I mean, he is really, really pretty. That dog is pretty. He really is. He really is. But that's something that I'm jealous of. I want y'all to see that.
I might be powerless in the real world, but online I'm like God.
So we understand when people are jealous of Mrs. Sanchez and when they're not. So let's talk about this, my people. Exhibit A. In the last 28 days, on my backup page, Ms. Sanchez has gathered over 3,084 real followers. 126.3K views. See, that's the thing that they're mad about. Tap the screen, y'all. We got 30K likes, 198 people in here. Tap the screen because they're mad. They really mad. They come up with all these lies and can't come up with no documents. They talk about somebody not having receipts. Where are y'all receipts? Okay, I have a lawsuit, but I'm not dumb enough to sit and talk about a pending litigating matter. I won't discuss that because that's not for TikTok. But show anything that I have been arrested or convicted of fraud and scamming people in the last 11 years. Please show me. Y'all post that. See, this is what y'all ask them when they start talking and y'all hear them. Post something in the last 10 or 11 years of frauds and scams and all this stuff that Hillary was charged with. Show any updated criminal history in the last 10 or 11 years where you got any crimes of fraud and dishonesty or anything like that. You can't do it. That's why you stay in 15 and 25-year-old information with that narrative. That's the problem. See, y'all can't do it. You can't do it. And that's the problem. And that's y'all main problem is you stay mad, you upset at the world for no reason. You mad at the world for no reason. For absolutely no reason. Okay? You mad at the world for no reason at all. And it's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate. So when you tell your own story, you guys, this is what you got to realize. When you tell your own story and you live in your own truth, no one can tell on you. I've told my story. I've told everything that needs to be told. You can ask people like who are creators, who are credible people. There's a lady named Erica. I was on Erica's live before she even knew who I was. I told that woman my truth. I've told my truth. There's nothing they can tell me. There's nothing relevant that you can tell. Why do y'all care about where somebody lives? Why do you care about where somebody lives? And this is what's so crazy about it. It's lies. It's lies. They're on live pushing a false narrative that I live at this mental institution right now. That's what they're telling people. That's what these people are saying. It's crazy. It really is crazy. They got all this firsthand information. They got all this internal processes of how things work. And Danny's on there. I call the institution. And that's why y'all see she got off live because I called them and she ain't supposed to be going live in them institutions, and this here and that there. And then I heard them say, well, the reason why, now y'all see the reason why Hillary don't go live, because she can't go live in them places like that, y'all. But I'm live now. So what's going to be said now? That the staff is out? That all the staff is out sick and can't do nothing? See, that's the problem. They got too much time on their hands. Kayla Brent should focus on teaching her kids they ABCs and teaching them how to not follow in her footsteps. I want y'all to hear me clearly. Kayla Brent should teach her daughter how to not follow in her footsteps, growing up as a kid with a violent attitude and ended her butt up in jail. And the apple don't fall too far from the tree with that brother who terrorized the state of Chicago. Those are, and then somebody sent me some saying he's rehabilitated himself and he doing good and he making money. Well, I rehabilitated myself, so what's the difference between him and me? I'll tell you the difference. My stuff is 15 years old. His stuff, he just got out. He ain't proved himself. He just got out of prison. You need to be able to go at least 5 years of no police contact, no to even act like you rehabilitated yourself. You are still in a vulnerable state of recidivism where you can recommit a crime. You ain't out of the dark yet. You need to get over that 5-year mark and then you making somewhere. I'm preaching tonight. And I know they don't like it. And I know they don't like it, but it's just the facts. It's the truth and the facts. Tap the screen, everybody, and it's just the facts. If he can rehabilitate himself and he ain't had over 15 years of like I have, well, why is it that what she sees it okay for her brother to rehabilitate himself, but not me? She can't show you one criminal charge in the last 10, 11 years. They can't show you nothing. They got to go 15 and 25 years and 27 years talking about a lottery. They talking about a 1993 lottery thing. And I'm going to tell y'all the story about how that all came about just for shits and giggles. Okay, I will give y'all a story time on that. But this is what these people are talking about. In a 1993 case in 2024. This is crazy to me. It's funny. Let me see what my friend said. The fact that he was, I know. The fact that he was hijacking people out of their vehicles is crazy. Kayla Brent, why don't we talk about your brother hijacking people out of vehicles? That is crazy. That's violent. And we see a pattern. We see a pattern. You got a violent attitude and a making threats on TikTok. That's just how bright you were. You made death threats against me on my telephone and on TikTok Live, and the authorities are going to deal with you. Now, what's interesting is your brother running around Chicago hijacking people out their vehicles. Terrorizing a community. There's a difference in white collar crimes versus violent criminals. I promise you, society looks at a white collar crime differently than they do somebody carjacking innocent victims of their cars. Okay? With a pew pew. He had a pew pew in his hand, pointing at pew pew, carjacking people in Chicago. But you don't want to talk about that. But you know what? I'm going to take back what I said. I'm going to have my segments of Joe Netta. We're going to have my segments of all them other ones. And then when I get these lawsuits filed and all that stuff, I will keep everybody posted on that. Okay? I'm going to keep everybody posted on that. Okay? So what's so funny to me is this, that Kayla Brent's brother, Kayla Brent's brother running around Chicago terrorizing the community with a pew pew, you know, one of them weapons in his hand, carjacking people. That, to me, is funnier than anything anybody could ever say to me. That is the most funniest thing that anybody could say to me ever. That's the most funniest thing. Thank you so much. And and here's the thing, y'all. We got 192 people in here. Tap the screen. Let's get to 50K. Since I can't be on here, past curfew hours, I decided, well, we're going to be online tonight. We're going to have story time. We're going to do the things that we need to do, and have some fun and do that too. So let me tell y'all something. I want to know one question. Who do y'all want walking around society? Who do y'all want in your community? Do you want somebody who is a known person running around with a pew-pew, carjacking you? Or do you want somebody who wrote a check or did a petty crime that didn't involve you? Who would you feel more safer around? Not to mention the identity theft for $100K, and he got convicted of that. It's all public record. But why isn't she talking about her brother's scams? Why isn't Kayla talking about her brother being a convicted felon of identity theft for $100K? He got convicted of. It's all public record. We're going to put it out there. Since we putting it out there, that's public. She can put my lawsuit out there. That's public. But what she can't put out is lies, and she can't put out fake court documents and say that it's an annulment when it's not. And she can't put up some innocent Caucasian white man and tell him that was my husband. That's a lie. And she can't put up a fake document saying that I was married to some Wills person, and that's a lie. Those are things she can be held accountable in a court of law. TikTok is not the judge. She will get an opportunity to answer herself. And believe me, I'm going to post everything that happens in the courts. I'm going to post everything. So Kayla Brent, Marie Anderson, Pamela, Daniel Curtis, all y'all we gonna all keep it on TikTok. And once we're in the courtroom, then we can all go live and tell what happened, what you proved and what you didn't prove. But one thing that I want to know, Kayla, the one big question I want to know is, why haven't you told TikTok how violent your brother is, running around carjacking people with a weapon, and then doing identity theft for $100K, and he's convicted of it. He's convicted of it. And then y'all lying like I'm on probation. Show the proof. Show the proof. You're liars. You're just lying. You're just lying. There ain't an ounce of truth in you, and you know it. You're lying, just like you were lying saying that somebody had doxed your phone number. Girl, bye. Couldn't nobody care about doxing your number. You didn't like me from the beginning, Kayla. You were jealous because you want to be viral like me. You want to be viral like me. You want to be a content creator. And you can't. So now you have chosen me to try to make your way up. And it ain't gonna work, baby. You keep on with your little 60 and 70 people and begging vloggers to pick this story up. And I need to get some big vloggers on this so they can pick this tea up. Let me tell you something. These vloggers ain't as dumb as you think they are. They want to see real receipts before they put anything on their show. Giving an opinion versus a stated fact are two different things, sweetheart. So these bloggers are not falling for your games, okay? They're not falling for the games. So let me be real clear. They're not going to fall for it. And I'm not worried about it if they do fall for it. If they entertain the lies and the defamation of character stuff, then they can be held responsible legally in the courtroom too. But content creating is one thing. Talking to your audience about things that are true is one thing. But when you cross the line to doxing somebody and you're making threats against them, that's when the criminal justice system gets involved. It's unacceptable. And you will be held accountable. And so I'm not, like I said to you guys, you're the ones that keep going about this or that. You got a mug shot, Kayla. You got a mug shot, Kayla Brent. For what? For being violent. And what was it? I don't know if it was assault or you attacked somebody or you did something to somebody in a fight. I can't remember. So that's all allegedly, but you definitely got a mugshot and you definitely got arrested, and that's factual. And so I want you to be clear with that. And let me say this. I see a question here. Let me tell y'all something one more time. And let me say this with the biggest smile on my face. Tap the screen, you guys. We at 37K. Y'all ain't tapping. So a lot of these people in here just haters. They not supporters because my taps ain't going up. Do I live in a shelter? Absolutely not. I do not live in a shelter. If I did live in a shelter, it would be nobody's damn business if I did. Is it bothering you? If I was, is it bothering you? What do you care where the hell I lay my head at night? It doesn't make any bit of a difference of where I lay my head at. But what I will tell you is that I'm not in no shelter. And that's period. Point blank. And if I was in a shelter, why would I be ashamed of it? You can't make me ashamed of nothing that I went through in my life. I don't care about what Netta told you. Netta also told you that Netta was going to be going on the BET Awards. Netta also told you that he was coming out with seasonings. Netta also told you that he had a cookbook. Netta also told you that he wants to be Caucasian. So do we get that? Do we understand? Do we understand when you talk about Netta told you? No, it ain't no Netta told you. It's all of them that's working together with Netta, pushing that false narrative. So there is, let me tell you something else. My accounts, let me say this. Let me say this real quickly. TikTok, you can make any account you want to. They hide behind fake accounts and fake pages, angry African American women who don't like me, who didn't like me from 2002. And they see an opportunity to try to come on like they reliving the past. Like, I don't care about these fake pages. I wouldn't get mad fighting with these people. Now, if you got me a year ago, back in 2022, yeah, I would have been unhinged and mad at everybody and screaming and fighting with all these fake people that I don't know and upset and bent out of shape and can't sleep at night because I'm worried about what they saying and what they posted next. I'm unbothered. I don't care about the fake pages. I don't care about the fake anything. I don't care. So I've addressed that, and now let me move on. Because I know who truly in here and who's not. Okay? And I don't care about what you say. You come in here saying whatever you do, whatever you say, it don't mean me a bit of difference. But what I just proved tonight was that I can go live anytime I want to go live. I can go out outside my house whenever I want to go outside my house. I'm not in no institution, as Pamela says it, and all this stuff. She talked to the director, and the director was so shocked that I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and Dana didn't call these people, and they're telling her, well, yeah, we don't want her on live on here, we don't allow it, and we don't do this and we don't do that. Just lies. Period. Pooh. Period. They're haters. They jealous. You guys remember that song? They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Them backstabbers, okay? They're backstabbers. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Backstabbers. Backstabbers. See, they planned on trying to take me down. They planned on trying to take me down, acting like they liked me and they supported me, and tried to sabotage my page. But bloop, it didn't work. It backfired. It backfired. So them little 60, 70 people, 80 people, 100 people, them Joe supporters that's over there fueling y'all live, I'm unbothered. I don't care. The court of, not TikTok court, but Superior Court will have the last say about all these defamation and intentional infliction of emotional distress claims that y'all get ready to have on you. And I would advise you, if you got renter's insurance, to increase your policy limits, because in the lies about every case she filed, she lost. Quit lying, because that's public information. Y'all get on there and read the documents for yourself. Stop listening to somebody narrate a lie to you. Get on there and look up Hillary Sanchez and pull up court cases and look at the civil docket. Look at each document. Settlement. Parties agreed to an out-of-court settlement. Parties agreed to an out-of-court settlement. Case dismissed because we settled the case. Stop putting out lies, Kayla. If you tell the truth, tell the truth. But I'm going to tell the story once I get my hands on this stuff about your record, and then the rest of this stuff coming in about your brother. We can go story for story, and it ain't nothing wrong with that. My stuff is 15 and 25 years ago. Your guys' is not. Okay? Your guys' is not. And don't come in here trolling, talking about the marriages and all. Y'all, let me just tell you this, and this is the last time I must say this. Show me the receipts with my husband's first and last name on it, and my name. Not some Benjamin Sanchez who I don't know and he don't know me, and all of them lies. Okay? And y'all is the lie, and the truth ain't in you. So that'll be proven in court. Y'all just keep on doing what y'all doing. There's nothing in his record you done had months to bring it out. I don't know what you talking about, but you're in the wrong live. You're in the wrong live. Go on over there to Kayla's live, because we know where y'all coming from. And that's the real funny thing to me. Tap the screen, everybody. We got 198 people in here. It's 11:37, but let Dana tell it I couldn't go live at night because I'm disturbing the whole facility. Do I sound live to y'all? Do I sound like I'm on live to y'all? Do you hear them banging at my door talking about what you doing? Do we see that? See, you don't follow me and you don't see me because I cam up, baby. I cam all the way up. My supporters always see me cammed up in the camera, but you never see them cammed up. You never see them cammed up. You never ever see them cammed up. Let me tell you, it's somebody completely irrelevant. Kayla is somebody that's got a violent attitude, violent tendencies, and all of that other stuff. And so the situation is this. You aren't going to control me. I can talk about whatever I say. I can do whatever I say. So you coming over here trying to act like you saying something and she don't care this and she don't care that. Well, if she cared, then why are you coming over here telling me? Why are you coming over here telling me she don't care? I care. Because I'm going to be on my platform as long as I want, and I'm going to talk about what I want, and I have multiple pages. And don't believe the hype that my pages are suspended. None of my pages are suspended on TikTok. I can go live on any of my pages that are mine. Okay? Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, and I love you back. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. But, you know, guys, I just want y'all to tell them when y'all see them and they be talking, where are the receipts with Nate's name on it, with the annulment? Ask them that. Show you a receipt with my husband's name on it, not some man named Benjamin Sanchez, who I don't know and he don't know me. So please just say, show me the receipt with the husband's name on it, and then ask them for the case number. Then do your own due diligence and pull it up. And you will see what for yourself. See that it's a bunch of BS and that it's all lies. And they sitting up there putting out a bunch of lies, and I don't care. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the truth. Let me tell you something sincerely. Take your cell phone back over there with them people. Don't come over here asking me what's going on in here tonight, because you already know. I know exactly where you came from, and I've seen you in there following that mess. So you ain't coming in here talking about what's going on in here. Take yourself right on back over there to Caleb's them delusional live. Okay, and y'all go sit over there with Kayla, Brent, Marie Anderson, Pamela, Daniel with his delusional self. They ought to be in there trying to collect a fund to twist his hair back up for him and feed them dogs and get flea dipped and clean that nasty old place that he got in there. Sitting down there looking like he fell off of a turnip truck somewhere. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Thank y'all. But that's his problem. He's mad. He's jealous of me. He's jealous of my body. Kayla is jealous of my body and how I look, how my face look, how my hair looks. He's just jealous. He's just Daniel's jealous. Kayla's jealous. They never will cam up with the lights on. Come on the camera with the lights on. They never will do it. They will never do it. They will never, ever do it. I promise you. They will never, ever do it. Ever, ever, ever will they do it. Okay? They'll never do it. Never. You couldn't pay them to do it. They ain't gonna do it.
CJ is short for...
Absolutely not. They not getting on no camera. They not getting on no camera. They ain't getting on no camera, baby. I was just in the camera a day ago. Okay? I was just in the camera a day or two ago. You ain't never seen them in the camera. So you go over there and ask them to get in their camera. How you been, Auntie? It's been a while. Well, I'm doing fine. How you doing? How are you doing? You remember when I remember who you are. I remember who you are. You remember when we had that conversation and I had played that voicemail message of you with Omar on there, and I told you I had some tea on Omar, but I hadn't released it yet. I said, just be patient. You remember that? You remember that?
While Albert is masterminding this incredible cybercrime,
Can y'all hear me?
working as an informant for the feds.
Yes, you remember that. Girl, let me tell you. I don't know if you probably didn't heard already from B Love, because B Love had came over and we had co-hosted a little segment and I played a little receipts about Omar. Some of these recordings. I got so much stuff it ain't even funny. But I'm glad you remembered that. Remember when I told you that? I said I don't trust them. I didn't trust them from back in the day. You remember that? When I said I didn't trust him? And now you see why. I knew it would come a time that he would show his true colors. And he out Omar out taking pictures with everybody but his wife. I wonder, he talking about my husband. Where is your wife, Omar? You asking and telling everybody I got an annulment on my husband, but the question is, where is your wife? Where is she at? Because we see you posing and grinning and taking pictures with everybody but your own wife.